HAB یاور و انعکاس دهنده تجارت شما.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next fight is in the featherweight division. Introducing first, making his way to the cage, Nadir Ali.
Massive respect to Nadir for stepping up on just 3 days' notice to take this fight after the actual opponent, Mert, pulled out. Well, that's the kind of warrior spirit that we only get to see at Matrix Fight Night. Well, Nadir Ali, hailing in from the combat-rich land of Dagestan, Russia, comes in with a solid professional record of 8 wins and 3 losses. He's fought at high-level promotions like ACA and is currently active with Octagon MMA. 50% of his wins have come via submissions, smooth, clinical, and his grappling that can end fight in a flash. But there's an interesting part. All of his losses, Arjun, have come via submissions, specifically neck submissions, and all in round number 2. So he needs to be very, very cautious of Abdul'Azim Badakshi. You know the kind of killer Abdul is.
I mean, it's interesting, but this guy has such a well-rounded game. He's got great submissions, he's composed, and the fact that he can take on a fight on such short notice against a dangerous fighter like Badakshi is commendable. And that also makes me believe his motivations. He has literally nothing to lose, and he becomes a more dangerous fighter just because of that.
Well, a little bit of correction here. This fight is actually made in the catchweight division of 70 kgs. And Nadir, taking up the fight in such a short notice, came in like a professional and made weight.
And his opponent, fighting out of Afghanistan, Abdul'Azim
Afghan Lion Abdul'Azim Badakshi returns to Matrix Fight Night, and he stands tall with a stellar professional record of 14 wins, of which 13 are absolute finishes. He's currently ranked number 1 pound for pound on Nephrology across South Asia, and also holds the number 1 spot amongst all professional featherweights in the region. I mean, Arjun, that's a very hard-earned recognition. You're number 1 pound for pound, as well as number 1 featherweight in the entire region. On the quality rankings, which are absolutely legend.
I mean, Abdul has always been a special fighter. I've known him for more than 10 years, and I saw him, the kind of tenacity that he brings to the cage was unparalleled. In the previous promotion in 2016, the way he burst onto the scene and the way he took care of business was spectacular. He still has one of the biggest shots heard around the world with that flying knee against Sasha Sharma. It's just so spectacular.
I became a fan that night.
And the kind of fighting spirit that he brings, win, lose or draw, is just special. He's explosive. He's got great hands, great kicks. He has a heavy ground game. He can knock you out on your feet. He can knock you out on the ground. He's defensively very good at grappling as well as he is offensive. I can't wait to see, because he took a break for a year. He went into surgery after his loss to Sanjay Budwan, the former champion. He's taken his time. He's changed his approach. He's changed his training camp. He's made a lot of changes, and I for one can't wait to see this guy, because win, lose or draw, I still love the way he fights.
Well, let's look at the tail of the tape. In the red corner, we've got Abdul'Azim Badakshi, 29 years of age, height 178 centimeters, and against him, taking up the fight in a short notice, we've got Nadir Ali, 25 years of age, and each is almost the same.
Let's go for the final introductions to Jared Kyle inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next fight is in the featherweight division. First, we introduce the blue corner. He holds a professional record of 8 wins, 3 losses. He weighed in at 68.9 kilograms, stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall, representing Russia, Nadir Ali. Get ready to witness the return of a true warrior. Fighting out of the red corner, his professional record, 14 wins, 4 losses. He weighed in at 69.6 kilograms, stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, with knees of steel and fists of glory, hailing from the heart of Afghanistan, the one, the only, the Afghan Lion, Abdul'Azim Badkhshi! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Mark Goddard.
Okay, gents, you understand the rules. Keep yourself protected. If I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch doing that, God bless.
Win, lose or draw, either man, I can promise you this fight is going to be violent. Not that other fights are not violent. I'm just saying more so violent because of the nature of these men. I've known Badkhshi to not to be really a point fighter, to be honest. He's always looking for the finish. He's always looking to end the fight as soon as he can. Here we go. Shortness notice replacement Nadir in white trunks, and the Lion Badkhshi immediately. Interesting to see what kind of changes he's made after he joined Newton MMA.
Both these fighters in opposite stances. Oh, Nadir throws in that kick. Oh,
Nice
big right hand.
Abdul.
Big right hand by
Be
Abdul.
careful there. Now they're looking for the takedown. Abdul immediately beautifully transitions into side control. This is what we talked about. His submission game is something else, and Badkhshi has to work very hard.
Yeah, Badkhshi's doing a good job.
Very
keeping
good
his
job. He pulls it
composure,
back.
pulls his guard back in.
But the speed with which Nadir just took him down and passed guard was impressive.
Yeah, Nadir's got some good movement.
Oh, he's
some ground
great
control.
on the ground. He's amazing.
He also kicked really well. You saw his kicks, body shot. Shot it for a nice takedown, smooth, nice and easy. Got Abdul working off his back.
Nice elbow by Nadir. He's slowly working his game. He's got 3 rounds to do this, and he certainly has a point to prove. He's taken the fight on 4 days' notice, and I always say that sometimes short notice fighters are dangerous because they've literally got nothing to lose.
Exactly, and they're normally guys that are always in camp all the time, and they're not really worried about it. They're ready to go.
He's in great shape.
Right.
You can see that.
And he
doesn't
comes in
look
from
like he's out.
Dagestan.
Right, exactly.
And 2-3 years in Dagestan.
Exactly.
Those guys
I think the Georgian fans might disagree with you now.
The ref might start them up, or might
Not a lot
stand
of
them up.
activity, but
Yeah.
constant movement from Nadir.
Abdul's doing a better job with the bottom striking. Nadir finally gets a shot in from the top.
He's trying to land some short shots on the side of the ears of Nadir. And they're just making, he's trying to wall walk now. But good job by Nadir to turn it around quickly.
Nadir's maintaining position, doing a good job. Referee calls for some action.
Rightfully so. I mean, no strikes really landed, but now Nadir looking to turn it up. He's holding down Badkhshi in an attempt to sap him up a little bit of a spring in his step, a little bit of that energy. He's still getting, Abdul he's still carrying a lot of his weight.
Yeah, Nadir's just holding position. We'd like to see a little bit more ground and pound. There it is. A little bit more movement, some more action. Trying to move instead of just stay in guard. Maybe trying to pass it.
Abdul trying to
You know what I
push
mean?
off on the left-hand side, kid. Some space, but Nadir doing a very, very good job.
Abdul also doing a good job himself, but now the ref stands him back up. I think they were going to stand it for no action.
Good
So
decision
just for the
by
fans at home,
referee.
if they don't fight, if they don't try to move the action, the ref will stand them up right away.
Big shot by Nadir, and you can see Abdul smiled immediately. Abdul, though, trying to wing a big shot and look for a takedown of his own.
Yeah, Abdul swinging really hard, trying to go for the knockout, but misses. shoots in for a takedown. Now he's got Nader on the back foot. He's pressing up against the cage.
Now they're doing a good job of defending. Oh, just missed with that left hook.
Abdul, when he swings, man, he swings with full force. He's not holding nothing back.
Nope, he's not a point fighter. He's not trying to score points. He's trying to put your lights out.
I think he's got like a 90% finish rate or something, right? That's what they mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 13 finishes out of 14
13
fights.
finishes out of 14 fights. And that's,
out of 14
is when he
wins.
lost. Sorry, wins.
So 93% approx, 93% finish rate, which is massive, you know. Which is massive.
Both these guys are swinging now. Again, great takedown.
Nice takedown. Nader's doing a good job.
Nader's doing a great job.
He's mixing it up. He's striking back himself.
He's holding his own in the striking. His foot is trapped in the shorts.
Excellent job by Mark Goddard.
Back of the head.
Referee admonishing Abdul for shots to the back of the head. I'd like to see Abdul throw some elbows from this position. But believe me, that will push anybody off you instantaneously. Oh wait, he's looking for an alma plata. Almost had his leg go over the left shoulder.
Just got out of it.
Yep, smartly got out of it.
Kicks here. Not too much damage going on.
10 seconds remaining in this first round.
Let's see if the red tries to stand him up.
And the round's almost over.
Very good round. I don't think Abdul was expecting those takedowns to come in so fast, so quickly.
No, but look at the body language, Jason. It's the gas tank. He might be in the gym, but it's fight preparation. You would know better than anybody else. A short notice fights you can only survive for so long. Abdul, on the other hand, has been in camp for the last 3 months. He's been eating right. He's been sleeping well. He's been doing everything properly. And you can see Nader took his chances. He took his chances. He got those takedowns. And I would actually give this round Nader easily because he had better control. He had better timing on those takedowns. And he might have surprised Abdul as well. But he's breathing a little heavily here in the corner. Here we go, round number 2. There you go, distance strike, both 3 each, clinch strikes, 1 apiece.
Abdul dominating in terms of ground strikes.
I mean, from off his back, he's keeping active, yeah. I wouldn't call them significant strikes.
You can see the ref talking to Abdul, mentioned something about strikes behind the head. When he was on the ground, a couple of shots went behind the head, so he told him to watch out for that.
And Abdul now trying to set up something.
Yeah, he's coming in.
He's coming in hot. Oh! He dropped him with a straight left. Abdul's got to be careful here.
He got caught in a transition, in an exchange, I mean. Both went for a body shot, but
I think Abdul was, his feet were out of position as well.
Nader followed up the body shot with a nice hook, and Abdul didn't see it coming.
It was in my blind spot as well. I couldn't see.
Right, now, yeah, this is actually a pretty bad spot. That's why I keep moving around.
Sadly.
But no, the great combo with the body shot with the leg, and then of course with the hook to the head. And he shoots it for the takedown once again. Got the points.
Now see, this gets interesting here because now Nader's got such a good top game that he's nullifying Abdul from doing anything. And Abdul is, as much as he's trying to scramble out of position, he's not able to because of the top pressure of Nader. And now look at that. He's trying to land some elbows there.
Raul, what do you got to say? What do you got to say about this fight, man? I haven't heard much from you today.
Well, round number 2 is kind of dangerous for both these guys because Nader has had multiple losses. I mean, all his losses have come in round number 2.
Really? Okay.
And all of them are
something's happened. The referee's called time.
Back square. Not use the cage to turn around. Now give it back. You inside guard. Inside guard.
He used his hands to turn around.
Inside guard. Listen to me. Stop. Listen. Stop.
Okay, referee,
Back up. Listen to me.
Referee talking about submissions right now.
Well, that's Mr.
That's Mark Goddard, man. He takes.
And he himself is a black belt.
No, but he's right though. When the ref is talking, you gotta shut up and listen.
Exactly. Here we go. He's trying to use.
I think somebody used the cage or
I think
their
the
foot,
turn around.
the foot
Abdul
fingers.
going in for the Kimura.
He's looking to lock up the Kimura on that side. He's shoving his toes into the cage to get hold position.
So when that happened, we missed the Kimura lock.
And there we go.
Abdul's got a Kimura lock.
He's trying to
Abdul's got the Kimura here.
He's not quite got it yet. He needs to pull it up and behind him, behind Nadir's back for that
he
to work.
missed it. He's out of
Nadir
it.
pulls out of it, but he's still got a hold of that wrist there. He's threatening with that wrist there, and Abdul's doing.
It's got to work, guys. If you want out, get out. You got to work too.
And Mark Goddard is taking nothing from these guys.
He's telling
like,
both fighters to work. He's telling both fighters.
and rightfully so. You can't just wait for someone to stand you up.
Another Kimura attempt by Abdul'Azim Badkhshi.
Oh, elbow.
Nice elbows now. There we go.
Oh,
a big hammer fist.
There we go.
That was brutal.
That's a nice way to help you transition from
Easy,
one
guys,
position
come
to
on,
another,
let's
you know?
work.
Ground and pound, get him
complain.
open up,
Yeah, exactly.
move, you know?
Land a couple of
Instead of
strikes
just
and
staying
open up
there
automatically.
grappling, you gotta mix it up with the ground and pound, man. I have a feeling the ref might stand them up soon
Yeah,
if we
because
don't see any
there's
more
nothing
action.
happening as such. I mean, they're trying to pass, and it's a lot of inactivity as such because but Nadir is still landing those short strikes. Here we
I
go.
told you, I had a feeling the ref's gonna stop them.
2 minutes remaining in this second round.
All right, we're back on their feet. Let's see what happens now.
Nice front kick.
Abdul looks like
Abdul saw that one coming.
the more fresh fighter, you know? As soon as I say that, Nadir takes him down though.
No man, Nadir is in great
Nadir's
shape
technique
himself.
is amazing. He just takes him down so effortlessly, you know?
Very, very effortlessly and immediately transitions and passes guard. He's just so smooth and he's
But I have a feeling if they don't have action again for a while, the ref will stand them up. It looks like he's already about to stand them up.
you know, that's the thing in Pride. They used to have deductions, point deductions instantaneously. If you did it once, there was a warning. Second to third time, there were cards that were issued against the fighters, a red card or a yellow card. A yellow card with a red card would be a dock in pay. And that was okay, but those were different days and you know, the Japanese crowd wanted some major action, but it avoided a lot of stalling from fighters.
Do you mind leaving the hot? Did I disconnect it? Am I putting it up? Sorry.
I mean, both these guys are, he's trying to pass guard. Abdul's moving very well off the ground, but this is exhausting for him. He's starting to breathe out of his mouth here, but there we go, one elbow, nice elbow by Nadir, but big elbow, that might have cut him. There's a bit of a small cut which might be on the left-hand side of his head now. But it's just Nadir's pressuring game plan. Oh, look at that. He might be looking for a Gogo Plata here. He's switching. Trying to switch to an arm, but he's threatening off his legs now.
10 more seconds.
Man, if Abdul pulls off one of those submissions, it'll be ridiculous.
So you
Abdul's
just,
pretty active on his back.
if I'm not mistaken, good round right there. But you told me that Nadir in the third round or second round normally gasses out, he gets tapped out or something. Is that his record almost? That's all his fights he lost?
Yes, all the fights that Nadir has lost are in round number 2.
Okay. So now Nadir has, I think he's been
Broken
winning
the
the fight.
jinx.
Yeah, I know.
He's passed the jinx now.
that round. Now Abdul, I don't know if Abdul can take it down like this again, man. He's gonna somehow stop that takedown or
I mean,
try to get a takedown of his own now.
He caught him with that left hook here. That was the first knockdown
Right.
in this fight. And then on the ground, Abdul tried to threaten with some submissions, tried a few angles, tried a Kimura, tried a attempt at a Gogo Plata, but he was the infrequent hammer fists and few strikes that kept Nadir on top in this position.
So would you guys say this fight card has had a couple of upsets? More than a couple?
Well, you know, let's wait for the end of the night, man. There were a
I'm
few
just saying
upsets
so
for sure,
far.
yeah.
I'm just saying so far.
Maybe. We might see an upset in front of us. 5 minutes will tell.
Telling me.
Yep, 5 more minutes or maybe less. You never know.
Or maybe less.
On top. I'm giving the chance. I want him to work.
Oh, there we go. Mark Goddard asking his corner to explain to him that he's giving him chances. He wants him to work from dominant positions. It's the same thing that Raul Thapa did. He got admonished by that by Herb Dean. You know, dominant position guys, they're not using their... Here we go. Third and final round. Sportsmanship from both these guys.
being cautious, taking their time. No one wants to rush it. They know there's a lot on the line here. They still both have a lot of power left, a lot of energy left.
And Abdul more so because I think he's 0-2 in this fight so far. He needs to really come up with something. He needs to get the respect another, hurt him on the feet, something.
But he's got to be careful though. He doesn't want to get taken down again. He has to be smart about it. If he forces it too much, pushes the action, Nader will just time a takedown and take him down.
Man, 10 years ago, I remember that knee that landed on Sasha. I mean, if he can time it right.
Both of them cautiously assessing distance right now.
No, I mean, neither of the guys is just waiting for the other one to react to counter. And Abdul is, I think he's a little cautious about that takedown. He doesn't want to get taken down again. Nice head kick attempt by Abdul Badakshi. But Badakshi is running out of time. It's 3.5 minutes remaining in this fight, and I think he's down 2 rounds. And he needs to turn up the heat. He needs to go for broke here if he wants to win. He has to look for a finish.
But he also has to be careful, but he can't risk it.
No, exactly. No, but if he wants to win, he has to go for a finish. Because right now he's losing this fight.
Still got to be cautious.
Yes, there you go.
Excellent
Beautiful timing. Man, just excellent.
That was slick. Super slick.
And frustrating for Abdul Badakshi because I think this is like the 6th time he's been taken down.
That's exactly what I said. He cannot rush it. Anytime you rush it, push the action, boom. Nader shoots down and takes the takedown.
And his inability to get up from these positions is the problem. Nader just staying dominant. And at this point, he just has to ride out the rest of the fight. Abdul Badakshi is facing a man who took the fight on 4 days' notice, and he's getting out-wrestled by this late replacement fighter. Man, the Dagestanis, you know.
Well, the name speaks it all.
You say what you want, but the Dagestanis are just fantastic at the way they time their takedowns, their control on the ground. It's just exhausting pressure. Often looking for a track.
Not just the pressure, my friend, but the timing, the way they time
I mentioned that. I mentioned the timing, the pressure, the level changes, the way they push. You know it's coming, and you just can't open up. And that's one of the reasons why Badakshi can't open up his striking as well. He's looking for a submission here. Mark Goddard again warning them, saying they have to work, but it'll be interesting to see what Abdul tries here. If he can pull a submission off of his back. Just the pressure, man. Pressure. I think, tries to pass guard again, and good job by Abdul to put it back. Pulls it back to mount. He's trying to elevate his hips, but that pressure is so good. And the constant movement on the ground is making it impossible for Abdul to mount any sort of offense from this position. 1 minute to go in this third and final round. Last break attempt for Abdul Badakshi, who needs to go for broke. Got him with an uppercut.
Got him with an uppercut, but
sacrifice position.
Again, the timing.
Oh, we have a submission attempt here for the guillotine.
Guillotine there, but does he quite have it? It doesn't look very tight.
He can get the legs in.
He's got
the legs in.
He hooked his leg in. He's gotten out. I think that was the last attempt from Abdul Badakshi to try to pull off a submission on Nader. But so far it's been a clinical performance.
This could be
triangle. He's got the triangle. He just puts it on the head.
10 seconds.
Oh wow!
He's got the armbar.
He's
Transition
switching
to the armbar.
Oh man, look at that! And he survives a late scare.
Saved by the bell again.
A late scare in the third and final round.
That was crazy,
Incredible.
guys. Crazy.
What
It's
a fight.
never over till it's over.
It's never over till it's over, baby. And what a great fight. You know, Abdul tried his best. He tried to mount an offense.
He had his moment at the last.
And you know, facing a last-minute opponent is a two-way street. Yes, it's only 4 days for him to train, but Abdul also went in blind, not knowing. Yes, he's a Dagestani wrestler. Yes, we know what his game plan is, but it's training for 2.5 months for a specific fighter and then training a different. Because Bert was a kickboxer, he had great striking, and in this case, this was pressure wrestling.
And look at the submission attempt at the end. That was the triangle. He switches to the armbar.
He's still holding on there. He's trying to pull that arm. Pull that arm close. A few more seconds maybe. But the way Nadir was moving, he stepped over, releasing the pressure. But you never know. A few more seconds and this could have been a different ending. Great sportsmanship between these two guys. It's these two warriors, man. I mean, you know, that's the thing why I love about Badakshi. He will go. He doesn't care. He'll fight anybody, anytime. And props to Nadir as well. He took his opportunity. 4 days notice, and we wait for the judge's decision to see who has won this contest. You can see the crowd excited. They were hoping for a finish, and I think a lot of fans were hoping for a finish here, but a lot of action. The fans seem to be enjoying themselves, having a great time, posing for the fans. And there you go, the mustachioed gentleman in the sunglasses. Here we go. Final decision inside the cage with Jared Kyle.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here, we go to the judges' scorecards. Ben Cartlett scored about 30-27, Rupendra 29-28, and Franco 29-28. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Nadir Ali!
As we knew, tough loss for Abdul Badakshi, but you can see the fans upset. They're not happy that the hero.
अब्दुल भाई के लिए तालियां हो जाए. बहुत बढ़िया फाइट रही थी. नादिर भाई और अब्दुल भाई, brilliant fight. It's about getting the best game for MFN 17. The translators with me. It's an incredible fight. Just how he's feeling right now.
Это был замечательный бой, замечательное выступление. Хотя ты вышел на коротком уведомлении на промежуточном весе 70 килограмм. Вы очень уважительно, но при этом мощный бой показали, как брат с братом. Опиши эту ситуацию, как ты думаешь сейчас? India, hello! Да, Нурсултан, я принял бой за 4 дня. За 2 дня получил только визу. И пришлось вылететь сюда очень быстро. Я прилетел и сразу весь огонка. И на следующий день бой. Вот. Badakshi, only respect, brother. Yeah, that's correct. I received this call in 4-day notice, and the visa took slightly more than 2 days. Therefore, I arrived on the spot, made the weight, and immediately the fight. So only respect to Badakshi, my opponent. He is a real man.
एक बार मैं आपको बता दूं कि बड़ी लेट फाइट इन्होंने ली थी क्योंकि अपोनेंट चेंज हुआ था. तो नादिर भाई के लिए तालियां हो जाए क्योंकि ये अगर नहीं होता तो बदाक्षी भाई के लिए कोई अपोनेंट नहीं होता. तो बदाक्षी भाई ने भी बहुत लास्ट मिनट में लिया. इनका भी प्रिपरेशन बहुत लास्ट मिनट रहा और ऐसा बहुत मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि फाइटर्स जी जान लगाते हैं 3 महीने 6 महीने पूरी ट्रेनिंग करने के लिए. I'm just telling them how much fighters train and to get into shape to come into this kind of space, and both of them taking it last minute is a really big deal. Something he wants to say to Aisha ma'am, to the promotion, any of those things.
Вы оба красавчики, вы оба молодцы. Скажи пару слов про организацию, про госпожу Аишу. Организация отличная. Мне все понравилось, все на высшем уровне. Aisha, give me my belt, please. Give me my belt.
I don't think we need to translate that. Aisha, give my belt. That's what he asked. Thank you so much. Well done, guys. And yes.
И еще хочу поблагодарить школу Абдулманапа Нурмагомедова, брата Мавлида Хайбулаева, за то, что он мне помог. Мы друг другу помогали, и он сегодня стал чемпионом PFL 2025. Мои поздравления, брат. И еще село Новогагатли, салам алейкум. И это самый большой бой в моей карьере. И я хочу его посвятить своему родному, любимому брату Абдулхамиду. Баркалла, брат мой, тебе. Мы рядом, мы ждем тебя.